is what I see it as.
But no, you could. That's what I'm saying. Balance. You could have both.
Yeah.
But motherfuckers, it's not in them. It's not in. It's
Yeah.
not. Not everybody wants to be a star. Not everybody wants to be. It's not. It's not in everybody to be a star or just like an entertainer. You know, like most people do it just so they can get a girlfriend. So,
Right, right.
like, I
The
mean,
part that
they
bothers me is
probably
it's
got
like
exactly what they wanted. You know,
I don't like
finally got a.
that life keeps pushing me towards like needing to do it by myself, like alone. I don't want to do shit alone.
Yeah,
You know what I
it's
mean?
like
Like I
that
don't want to
though.
do
That's
shit
tough.
alone.
You gotta remember, you come in this world alone. You gonna die alone too. So,
I know,
and you
I
gotta.
know.
It sucks. That's why I don't like life. But it's all
Yeah.
bullshit. It's all bullshit. But
Yeah.
it is what it is, and where you can like kind of understand that. Not saying like you need to put that in your head, like, oh, nobody's gonna
No,
do
it
it for me.
actually helps to think about it like that.
Yeah, nobody's gonna.
That
Don't
other
think about it
people
like,
are
oh no.
experiencing the same thing, you know?
Yeah, just think about it as I'll be there. I give myself. You give yourself to people that have proven it, like that are worthy.
Yeah.
Like,
What's crazy to me is like with the Allen situation, it's like he was there for like 2 years straight. Perfectly loyal, always there. The second he got in
yeah,
a relationship, he started talking shit to me, started talking shit to fucking Dylan and everybody else that was in the band. And then just started not appearing. He wouldn't show up when we needed him. He was like 20 minutes late to load in, which is a huge deal because I have people yelling at me. You know what I mean? They're like, "Where the
yeah,
fuck is your band? You said there's 5 people. There's only 4 of you here." Like I have people yelling at me, bro. And like
yeah,
this motherfucker's off with his girlfriend, bro. That's what he told me. He said, "Oh, we went to go get fucking ramen." That's what he said. I'm like,
yeah.
we were sitting here
So
waiting
this
on you,
is
bro. And not just me.
yeah,
Fuck me. This motherfucker, your boss, is sitting here waiting on you, bro. The only person who's allowing you to stand on a stage in front of thousands of people tonight is waiting on you.
but that's what I'm
You.
saying. I know I have friends.
Like,
I know
whoa.
people like that.
Whoa.
It's because that's their fulfillment.
Whoa.
That's their fulfillment, bro. They've been waiting all
Just a
their lives to
girlfriend
get that.
thing? Like going on a
Yes,
date? Like,
yes.
fuck, man.
That's their fulfillment.
Why are you with a
Like
girl
that's
that
all they
wouldn't
need.
want to
That's all
why are
they
you
need.
with a girl
That's all
why are
they
you
need.
with a girl that wouldn't want you to be there on time? You know what I mean? Why are you with a girl that
Because
wouldn't want you to be the man?
that girl's not tripping about that. That girl's worried about you and her.
She
Some
wants you to
girls
spend
don't.
time on her. It's
That
like,
girl,
bro.
yeah, some girls don't want you to be the man because they want you all to themselves.
Yeah,
They
yep,
don't, they're
yep,
scared.
yep.
They're insecure, and they're
Yeah.
like, well, why would I want my boyfriend to be wanted by all these other people so he can just leave me and cheat on me? That's what it most. That's, dude, I've been through that myself. What
Yeah,
the
you
fuck?
know, you're 100%
Like,
right.
Cassidy broke up with me one time for that bullshit. She was like,
That's
if you're gonna do music, I'm not gonna be with you. Literally told
ugh.
me that, and I was like,
Dude, that's why people change up. I swear that's why they change up because they want to avoid that situation right there. They want to
that's what
avoid
she
that
did to me.
conversation, that situation. You know what I
I just
mean?
had to tell the hoe, like, bitch, I'm still make my music.
Right. It's like
Look,
you're with the
yeah.
wrong chick. You're with the wrong chick. If she tells you to your face that she resents you for fucking being able to be in a position
Do
like
something
that.
that you love. It's
That's
not, yeah,
crazy.
but it's because they think you're just gonna leave them, which is probably true. I'm not
Yeah, fuck yeah. Especially
lying,
if you're
but
that if you're built that way. If a female is built that way, bye, bro. Fucking bye, dude. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
when you say about insecurity is 100% right. It's like they know the type of person they are and they're scared that you're going to figure it out. You know what I mean?
hmm
That's what it is.
yeah.
They're scared you're going to
They don't
figure
even
it out.
they're not even scared that you're gonna figure it out. They're scared that like you don't even need to figure it out because you got so much coming at you. Like it's like, do you even remember me
But
at
but
this point?
but in common sense, I know like a lot of times these types of people don't fucking have common sense. But it's like, wouldn't you want your man to be rich? You know what I mean? If you're
Yeah,
with
yeah.
him
No,
and this
yes,
man
yes. They
makes it
want.
and he's famous and he's rich,
Hear me?
that benefits you,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yes. No, you're
Like
100% right. But
what
that's
the
not what they're
fuck?
thinking. That's not what they're thinking.
I
They're thinking
know.
this man's gonna have options,
Why?
options that I don't
Oh
have.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, yeah,
Think
yeah,
about it. If you're
yeah.
an insecure guy and you're dating a hot ass chick that's an actress and she's going to Hollywood to shoot a new badass TV show that's been popular and she's like on the third season and she's a new character and people love her and she's hot, you're not. You're gonna be, and you don't have nothing going for yourself. You're gonna be like, I don't want you to do that. I want you to spend all your time with me.
I
Unless
fucking
you're a
killed
booster.
myself.
Unless you're a booster, you're gonna be like, I want you to spend all your time with me. I don't want you to do
Yeah, yeah.
Security. That's all it is.
It sure is, boy. Like, you're not wrong, bro. Like, I see it. I see it as, like, I see it exactly as what we're talking about. Like, my thing is, like, the ball's on the man of the relationship. Like, just dude,
Yeah.
do you know
No.
what
Yeah.
you
Tell your
want to know
bitch.
what I
Yeah.
said? What?
No. Tell your bitch what you're gonna do if you
Right,
don't trust me to be with you. I'm doing this to better my life, and you're a
right.
part of my. You're
Exactly.
someone I want in my life, not something I need in my life. I want you in my life. I don't need you. What I need
Right,
is what I'm chasing right now. So if
right.
you want to be here for this journey, so be it. But you're not about to hold me back. People don't think like that
Yep.
because you want to know why? Because that's not their goal. Their goal is to have a girlfriend. That's their goal.
They're just fucking dry dick losers, bro. Honestly. Like, I'm just like, I'm sick of it. Because I'm like, that shit that you just said, that shit that you just said is exactly what I told to Nikki when she said that shit to me. She looked me in my fucking face and was like, I resent you for knowing what you want to do with your life. She said that to me, bro. And I'm like,
Well, that's okay. I mean,
like, yeah, that's
I feel
exactly
that
what I
too, bro.
said. That's what I said.
My girlfriend
Exactly
broke
what I
up with
said.
me because she was like,
I
if
was
you're
like,
gonna
oh,
continue making music, I'm done with you.
okay. I was like, you're gonna have to get over
Yeah.
that. If you want to be with
Uh,
me, you're gonna have to get over that. You know what I
I
mean?
low key told her. I low key told the bitch okay, but then I kept going. But then
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
just called
That's
her because I
realistically
was just gonna
probably
start
what I
arguing.
said too. Just like, okay.
It was just gonna start more problems. I was like, okay, all right.
Just
But I kept
okay.
doing I kept doing it.
Yep, yep.
Like, you know what to stop me? Because what the fuck? You
Yeah,
sound
what
like
the
you're
fuck, bro?
scared. It sounds like you're scared. Why would you
Right.
not want me to do this? It sounds like you're scared. Because you know there's options. Insecurity. Oh, insecurity. And I'm not even gonna lie, yeah. I was just that. Like, why should I have dated somebody? Or all famous people have a you're insecure. Shit. You were here before all these other bits. Like, that's one thing but at the same time, I mean, she wasn't wrong.
Whoa.
I would have definitely.
Right,
That would
right.
have been bad. So they have a point. They definitely have a point.
Shit.
There's options going on, and she just better be down.
They're master manipulators, bro. They know exactly what's going on, and they know they want to keep the fun.
Oh.
Shit, I fell too. Like, they want to keep the fun happening for them. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So if the fun runs out, they get mad.
Yep.
And what's fun about having your boyfriend get all the fun? I guess nothing, apparently. You know what I mean?
No, not for that.
Oh shit, I hate him. Dog.
I lost my ruins. That's crazy.
No way! You didn't get to spin them after Radon?
No.
No, bro!
We came in here and we fucking It's okay.
No!
Yeah, it's okay. It was. I think I only had like 50. So.
50? Okay.
Yeah.
Shit, dude. Okay, my sound is down again. We just need to find this lever. We need to find our way to the lever.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
Honestly, bro. Like, why can't I fucking ease my bro?
Wrong lever.
Alright, cheers to me, buddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna take one. Don't even bring it up. Hold on.
I'm glad that you see what I'm going through. Like, it's like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, I went
Not
through it
going
myself.
through, but what I went through, yeah.
Yeah, I went through it myself, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not only do I hear you, I understand.
Like I hate to say it, but it's like that actually changed the way I view people. Because it's like, let me finish. Like, it makes me think of like, what do they want from you? You know what I mean?
Mm.
And it's like, it makes it hard. That's probably why we've gotten into arguments like that. Because it's like, I've been through people like that. Like, we're talking since like 2012, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I've had people doing this since 2012. So I was like a fucking 12-year-old kid. You know what I mean? Like a 14-year-old kid, 15-year-old kid. You know what I mean? Like, and this is the type of people I had around me because I chose to do music. So I'm like, it makes it hard for my brain to register like someone's true intent and stuff, and like it creates a bunch of defenses. You know what I'm saying? Like, where I'm like, oh, I remember fucking Addison used to be my boy. And then all of a sudden this happened. Michael used to be my boy. Alan used to be my boy. Zach used to be my boy. Gabe, Faith, Sarah, Zach. You know what I mean? Like, it goes on and on and on. And those people are family. You know what I mean? So it's like...
They're still there, dude. That relationship will rekindle. It's just taking some time. That relationship will rekindle.
Yeah. Not after what they do to my parents, you know? My parents haven't left my back. And they're going to talk shit about my parents. It's like...
I mean,
You know,
they're gonna
like...
all make up, bro. They're all gonna make up.
If they make up with my parents and they say I'm sorry, that's all I need from people. I just need the words I'm sorry, and I need it to be meant, and then I'm like, we're cool. You know what I mean? Like Sarah and Zach and Gabe and fucking all these people, like if they just say I'm sorry, I fucked up, I was like angry, and I took it out on you, bro. We'll have to discuss this at another time. Like the shit that they went through, bro. Like it made my dad cry, bro. Like I'll just put it like that.
Zach?
Yes, Zach specifically. You know what I'm saying? Like, have you ever seen my dad cry?
Zach is a fucking no, but Zach is a. I've always thought of Zach as a pure person. So I'm very
Me
surprised
too.
hearing that.
Me too. Me too, man. But I saw the other side of it. You know what I mean? So I'm like, that's what has me have my defenses up, because I'm like, I'm not dealing with that. Like, fuck you. Plus I'm trying to practice the anti-people pleasing thing of like, not just bending over. You know what I mean? At every opportunity, it's like...
That's family. Different.
Fuck that, no. Some people, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know, I can't say that about all families. You have a good family. So.
Used to.
Still do.
What's wrong with him? He's broken. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Whoa, behind us. I'll have to tell you about this stuff like another time, because you would be surprised. You would definitely be surprised. Some people really don't care. You know what I mean? Like some people do not have your back. You and me are like a different breed. There's other people out there that are not like that. And they can be labeled as family, you know, like they sure can, but that doesn't mean that they are. Oh, that's a fucking... I'm about to die. Fuck, man.
These motherfuckers just keep popping up. Let's go.
Holy shit! It's these big guys I'm scared of.
The door is locked. I gotta figure out how to open it.
Oh no.
I can't lock onto nobody. That's so messed up. I can't even swing. I can't swing. I can't swing.
What? Oh, you died? Okay. Honestly, I'm not mad about it.
I couldn't do anything.
I can't either. Yeah, I'm like hitting pillars and shit.
No, like, I couldn't swing at all. Shit was fucking crazy. I feel like
What?
spamming R1. Yes. Shit's working
Interesting.
now. Weird.
The controller glitched or something?
Yeah.
The controls glitch, yeah.
I couldn't do nothing. That's why I just stood there. I was like, fuck, I can't do nothing.
Interesting. Yeah, I feel for my dad in these situations. I'm like, he loves everybody, and it's like he kind of grows a blind eye to certain people that are using him. Like, I'll have to sit with you, bro, and like discuss this shit. Like, do you remember everybody from the church?
Mm-hmm.
There's literally like 4 people that have not turned on him. On my dad, bro. Like all the Lianos, Norca, fucking everybody, bro. Everybody. Except for like the people that really needed his help. Like those are the only people that stayed.
I was just about to say, you know how many people he's helped? I don't see why.
Yeah, the people who didn't need his help are the ones who turned, bro.
He's helped Norca. Like,
right. You should have seen the shit she said, bro.
Isn't Norca the big bitch with the one dude that was like crazy? The one.
Yeah,
Fucking, she
yeah,
had a
yeah.
boyfriend. He was weird as fuck with the beard.
Yeah, and she accused me of being like a rapist supporter and shit. Like she not only just accused me of that, but then she ended up like accusing my dad of a bunch of shit, accusing my mom of a bunch of shit, accusing all the Conivers. Like everybody was the problem except for her. Like I'm like,
Alright, well, eat some fucking vegetables, bitch. That's what I would say.
you know what I'm saying? I'm like, how
What
are you
are
about to
you
be mad
talking
at the
about?
world?
Fuck are you talking
That's
about?
just
Don't
like,
come back to the house. Alright, bye. Have your thoughts and never come back. Like, off we go.
yeah, 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 yeah.
That's the fucking
Shit.
nerve.
Right, bro.
Oof. So fucking lucky. I was, oh my god. Oh my god. That literally scared me. Gosh. What's wrong with
Motherfucker. Oh no. I gotta heal. Dude. Shit, I'm dead. Dog, why are they hitting so hard? Are you seeing this? Got him. Wow, he was about to drop us both.
Oh, they got hyper on me, huh?
They sure fucking do. Bruh. Oh. No, behind me? Why? Right here, right here. Okay. Now I get a moment to breathe. You gotta heal, bro.
Thank you.
Oh, there's somebody behind you.
They're just gonna keep coming. They're just gonna keep coming, aren't they?
No, 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 no. It's, yeah, you're good. You're good. Do you want to cheat? Do you want to cheers here?
Yeah.
All right, bet.
Oh, let's go downstairs first. Yeah.
Why the fuck?
They're gonna keep coming. They're gonna keep coming.
There's only a limited amount of them, but I think they're spawning up here from downstairs.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll meet you over there. I'll meet you over there. I'm gonna kill him. Okay, I'm coming.
Cheers.
No, 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 wait. Wait, wait, wait.
No, I haven't taken it.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, fucking Zach is the hardest one.
It was for me too. Gabe made sense. Faith made sense. Sarah made sense. Dylan didn't make sense. Eddie didn't make sense. Zach did not make sense.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, how does Eddie have a problem with your dad?
I don't know. And they have a problem with me and Cole also. But they won't say it. Isn't that interesting? They won't say it. Like, we've all asked, we're like, okay, what's your problem? Let's talk about it. We're family. They won't say it. They're just like, we have questions for the boys, is what they say. So we have questions for the boys also, referring to me and Cole.
Yeah, who? What?
Yeah,
Oh my
and they
God.
won't say it. And we asked them, like, literally, it's been like a year now. And we asked them, we're like, what are the questions? Nothing. Silence. Like, that's crazy to me, bro. Like, if I say I have a problem with you or I have questions with you, and you ask me what are the questions, I'm gonna answer, right? Like, we will have the discussion. And same to you. If you ask me, like, what are the questions you have? Like, or if I ask you what are the questions you have for me, you're gonna tell me. You know what I mean? You're gonna be like, what about this? You know what I mean? For what, though? Like, if your family is like, I don't know, bro. I feel like you and I argue less hard. You know what I mean? Like, we resolve our issues quicker than the motherfucking blood family. Like, bro. That's crazy to me. Like, I wanted death. I wanted death. I wanted, like, a plague of death after I saw them make my dad cry. Dude. Like, my actual, like, dude, no, I was, like, on a different wavelength at that point. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, my father, I've never seen him cry. And he cried over these motherfuckers that won't tell anybody why they're mad? What? I should slapbox the fuck out of them, bro. Like, I honestly don't care. Like, my relationship with my dad is tighter, and I care more about my dad than I do about these people. That's obviously how family works. It's like you're closer to your parents than you are to your second cousins and all these other people over here. You know what I mean? So like, I will fight to the death for him. You know what I mean? Against anybody. I'll fight to the death against The Rock for him. You know what I mean? If The Rock was fucking picking a fight with my dad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm like, if they're out here doing that, like, fuck family, fuck bloodlines. They sacrificed that. They're the ones who did that. It wasn't me. I had no problem with Zach. I was out here playing with him. Cole would come to me with issues about him, and I'd be like, no, he's just your family. Like, the same shit. You know what I mean? Like, same shit that we're saying here. It's like, but he would come to me and he'd be like, no, bro, you don't understand. And I was like, you know, like, I never answered that question. I was just kind of like, like, maybe I don't. You know what I mean? And then now, all this shit comes out and he's attacking my father now. You know what I mean? He's attacking me now. You know? And apparently he's been attacking Cole this whole time. This motherfucker that's older than me. He's older than you, bro. And he's out here attacking Cole? Like, what? I don't know. You know Cole pretty well. Like, Cole's a nice dude. He doesn't do anything.
Cole is a pure-hearted person.
Like, if you're gonna attack him, bro, like, you deserve the fury of 1,000 suns, bro. Cole's my boy.
I don't see them doing that. I don't see how they could do that.
Yeah, I know. I don't either, but they proved it to me, and I was the biggest disbeliever in that because I needed them, you know. Like, I had to be real with you. I only had you and Marcos outside of family. You know what I mean? That's all I had. Like, that I trusted like that I trusted as like family. I had you and Marcos. So I needed Zach. I needed Gabe. I needed Sarah and Faith and all these people. And then when they all started turning their back on me randomly, I was like, that's fishy. And then I heard all this shit come up. Like, that changed my viewpoint. You know what I mean? Now I'm in defense mode. And you know how hard it is to get through my defense mode. Like, it's not a joke. Like, I'm ready for fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, like, I don't even know how to explain it. But, like,
I feel that.
Like, if you attack my actual family, Cole has done nothing wrong to me in his entire life. My dad has done nothing wrong to me in my entire life. The only people who have not done good for me, that have not benefited my life or cared about me or visited me in the hospital, you know what I mean, is my cousins. Cole and my mom and my dad were always there in the hospitals when I was in there. You know what I mean? Like, they were never there. So they haven't done anything for me. You know what I mean? And then they're going to sit there and try to fucking make an issue out of random shit like that. And, like, bro, I'm ready for fire, bro. Like, I don't know how to explain it, dude. Like, it's just, I'm that type of person. You know me. Like, you know me. Like, if somebody came at you, like, if you and me have been brothers for a long time. If some random motherfucker that you and I both knew started saying shit to you, like, fucking, let me try to think of an example.
Get his ass whooped.
Like, you're stealing from them, you're a thief or something. Like, they're saying, like, weird shit. You know what I mean? Like, cryptic
First of all,
shit.
he wouldn't get under my skin because
you know your
like
virtue.
Yeah, oh yeah, and I don't know him like that. Like, if it was like, if I don't care about you, you're not gonna get under my skin. I don't.
But what if he's corrupting other people into thinking that you are that?
See, if people are that, and those other people are fucking stupid, and then like
People that you care about.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I'll beat his ass.
Right.
Whatever that is, I'm beating their ass.
Right.
Like, if you want to say something, we can fight.
Right.
That's sad.
Like, I've caught Sarah blatantly lying. Sarah, when I was a kid, she would lie, and she would say that I stole Cole's money. First of all, I live under my parents' roof, and at this point, I'm like 17 years old. I can just ask my dad for $20. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, that's a benefit that I have. I can just ask him for $20. You know what I mean? So stealing from Cole, who also asked my dad for $20, doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? And she would actually lie to my parents' face, lie to Zach's face, lie to my face, saying that I stole it. Like I was just shook, and then other people would believe her. Like, that's the part that gets to me. I don't give a fuck what this stupid-ass bitch says. What I care about is what the people that are being, like, manipulated by her. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I care about. And they're like, oh, he's a thief. He's out here stealing from his little brother. Like, that's the shit I care about. That's the shit that does not fly with me. Like, that's defeating. And after I pass the phase of defeation, like, being, like, defeated, that's when I come back like an iron giant. Like, I'm not a motherfucker you want to be around. You know what I mean? That's a different brain, and my eyes are black like a shark, bro. Like, I'm ready to destroy everybody. Because I don't deal with liars like that, and I don't deal with manipulators like that. Plus, I was going through all the shit with Nikki at that time. Like, at the exact same time that was going on. of her trying to accuse me
Very
of shit that
annoying.
wasn't true. You know what I mean?
Very annoying, I bet.
Like,
Oh gosh,
so
Nikki.
I should have seen the signals, but I was already so blinded by Nikki and trying to manage that situation that like I didn't pick up on the fact that these people
She
would be
was
doing that
very
also.
manipulative. I'm gonna just throw that out there. Nikki
She's a
was
G, bro.
fucking
She's a
manipulative.
genius. She's a genius. She has that down to a science.
Fucking
A science. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy.
very
She manipulated all my
genius.
friends. First thing she did after we broke up, she goes to all my ex-girlfriends. Why would you do that? Why would you go and message all my ex-girlfriends after a breakup and say if he reaches out to you, he's lying?
Yeah,
Quote,
that's exactly why.
I had
That's
one I had
that's
one
normal
G of a
girl shit.
girlfriend.
That's normal girl shit too. Like that's normal
Yeah,
evil
yeah, I
girl
know.
shit.
I had one G of a girlfriend that messaged me immediately, and she's like, "Hey, just so you know, this girl messaged me saying this. She said if you reach out to me that you're lying, what's going on?" And I was like,
Yeah,
"Oh, you don't even want to know." Like I even kept her secrets secret. I was like,
yeah,
"No, I'm not even
yeah,
gonna tell you."
yeah.
Like,
I'm already knowing, dude. I know. I know them.
crazy, bro.
I don't know Nikki as much as you know her, but I know her and her family. I know where they come from.
Yeah.
Nikki's been through a lot, and she, yeah, that's another situation.
She's taking it out on
That,
people.
that yeah, that was another situation.
She's taking it out on people. Like I can read it like a book at this point. I'm like, I shouldn't have allowed myself to be as affected by that. But how can you when it's your girlfriend of 7 years? You know what I mean? Like,
Yep,
you're gonna care. You know what I mean? What
yep,
they think about you. So
yep.
it's like, the shit that she would say, like even though it wasn't true, it bothered me that she was saying it. It bothered me that other people were believing her more, but it bothered me that it was saying it.
But
That
I'm gonna tell you
that she was
something
saying
else
it.
too. The fact that Vic was getting into your, were you dating Nikki at the time?
Yep.
Yeah, the fact that her sister was doing that is ridiculous.
She
Like
was
that should
in
just
my
say
bed
what
in
type
her
of people.
underwear, bro. Like,
That should just say what type of people they are.
right. She would come up there while I was asleep, bro, and get
That's
in
your
my bed in
fucking
her underwear.
sister. Like you're
Like,
dating her. She's dating your
I remember
your
that. Like,
your
there's no,
sister.
like, I may have short-term memory loss from like PTSD or whatever
Oh
from
my
this
god.
fucking Nikki bitch,
Did you ever
but
bring
like,
it? Did you ever say in the bed like, what about your sister?
no, I never said that to Nikki,
Oh
but
my
she was already
god.
suspicious of it, which should tell you something. She was already like, "You're gonna run off with my sister." That's what she kept saying to me. She would make it
Well,
like a
that's
joke.
because probably Nikki was over there. I mean, Vic was over there saying some bullshit. Probably, definitely. I wouldn't doubt it. Like girls, there's no doubt in my mind that she told Nikki
How
she's been in
crazy is
bed with
that?
you before.
How crazy is that to tell your
Not
sister that
crazy.
I'm getting with your
Not crazy at
boyfriend?
all. Yeah, I mean, hey, that they were already.
Whoa,
Isn't that Julian?
whoa.
Isn't their brother Julian?
Yes.
Their family's foul. I'm not trying to talk shit, but they're foul. Like what they did to fucking Eddie was crazy.
Yeah, I know. And to Blake,
Uh,
and to me, and to
yeah,
Dylan,
and yeah, I totally forgot. Yeah,
bro.
he was dating Blake at first.
Holy motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
Holy motherfucker, bro. And to Dylan, because Dylan was dating Nikki before me. Dylan's older than me. Nikki is his age, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I was a 14-year-old kid. This bitch was 18, bro. She's a pedophile, bro. I was 14. This bitch was 18. Like, I'm a kid. Imagine yourself as 14 and an 18-year-old girl comes on you. What are you going to
Well,
say?
fuck her.
Right,
What's up?
right. But her coming onto a 14-year-old kid, though. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I mean,
Wild,
yeah.
wacky, weird, trippy.
Yeah.
All you got to say. Like, I'm done with the conversation. Like, all you have to say is that. You know what I mean? Like, that's all you have to say, bro. This bitch is 18 in the prime of her life, and she comes on to a 14-year-old kid. What else does she have for that? And I know a lot about females. I learned a lot from her. Like, they want it for manipulation. They want power. You know what I mean? They want power over somebody. That's why she went for
Yeah.
somebody fucking 14 years old, dude. Dude, 2 years before that, I was 12. 2 years before that, I was a 10-year-old kid. You know what I mean? Like, bro, she's not trying to fuck. That's not her goal, even though she did. Like, she's not trying to fuck. That's not her goal. Her goal is control. That's what she wants. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not just
Yeah.
talking about
That's a
this
good
person.
point.
Not talking about this named person. I'm talking about any fucking female that's 18, bro. As an 18-year-old girl, you can get a 35-year-old millionaire dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why would you go for a
Turn it 18.
14-year-old boy? Like a
Turn
skater
18, it's
kid.
about that time.
You know what I mean? Like a skater kid
Because
drinking
she's
monsters and shit.
like it's because that's the type of level she was on. She was still that. She was still a
Wild, bro.
child.
Yeah, bro.
Really not that. I mean,
18
it's
though?
wild, but it's kind of very common. These bitches out here.
Nah, it ain't common, bro. Come on, bro. It ain't. It
It
is
really
not
is.
common.
It's
For an
very much
18-year-old
common.
girl to go for a 14-year-old boy, that's not common,
Dude,
bro.
dude. You know
That's
how many
not common,
teachers
bro.
fuck students
That's different.
and
And that's
go to
rare.
jail? That's
That's
the
not.
same
That's
shit. That's
rare.
not rare. That happens a lot. I'm telling you,
That
it happens a
that.
lot.
But that happened to me. How many
It
people
happens
that
a
you do
lot.
you know
See?
that this has happened to you? You know what I mean?
What?
Like an
What?
18-year-old girl coming on to them when they're
To it?
14.
Oh, dude, I dated an 18-year-old when I was like 13, like back in when I used to hang out with Khalil all the time
Okay, so
in
that's two people.
Savannah.
That's you and me out of
Man,
everybody that we've ever
I've
met.
dated plenty. No,
That
dude,
out
there's
of
plenty of
everybody that we've
people.
ever met.
Well, you got to think about it too. Like back in the day, like I'm like back in like 2000, I would say like 2007 and stuff like that. Fucking, it wasn't that big of a deal. Like it was like an actual like back in the day, like most girls
Well, how long
talk
did
to
you
you when
date
they're
that
in
girl
high
for?
school. Which one?
The one that you're talking about when you were 13. Did
Oh,
you date
dude,
her until you were in
dude.
your
Oh,
20s?
fuck no, dude.
You
Fuck
know what
no.
I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
There's
dude. I
something
dated
creepy
her.
about that.
Yeah, dude. I dated her for like I would not even a month, bro. Like probably like
Right.
3 weeks.
This bitch dated me for 7 years, bro. I'm a kid. I'm a kid at this point. Like, I'm not trying to pass blame off, but I'm like, I'm a kid. Of course, I'm gonna stay with this bitch that's fucking older than me. That seems cool. All my
Dude,
friends are
you
like,
hit it.
well, you're
You
bagging
hit
a
it.
bitch that's 18. You know
You
what I
hit it
mean?
right on the nail. She was trying to control. She wanted to
Right.
control.
Yeah. Yeah. I know.
You
I
hit it
know
right on
this.
the nail.
Believe me, I know this. Yeah. I know this. It's just disappointing.
It's more common than you think, though. I'm telling you
It's
that.
disappointing that nobody stepped in and was like, hey, dude, like, don't deal with that. Like that there's something fishy going on here. You know what I mean? Especially after
Yeah.
like the 2 year mark. You know what I mean? When she's 20 and I'm fucking 16. Nobody stepped in? How about when I'm 17 and she's 21? Like, no, you know what I mean? Like, what?
Also, I was just about to say
What?
though, like that's like the normal thing though. That's actually not. That's not normal. Like there's so many parents out here that definitely back in the day, like parents for nowadays that their mom and dads are like 5 years apart, 6 years apart. You know.
Yeah, but it's not the dad being fucking a minor. You know what I mean? When the mother
Oh,
found him.
when it happens. Oh yeah, that's
Dude, that's
interesting.
wild, bro. A minor?
I mean, that's
It's
even better though for
wild.
you though. You got to live it
That's what
up.
people say, but it's like I was too young to understand that's not normal. Like if a girl is 18 years old and she comes down to a 14-year-old kid, like there's something going on there. She wants some we already said, like control. She wants to have him grow up and like worship her. I don't know what it
Yep.
is, but like
She control the whole entire scenario in her
yeah, bro.
hands.
Like oh man, like I was just shocked by that. Like now that I'm older, like this is my life though. Like it's not like I'm like looking at somebody else's life. You know what I mean? Like I'm looking back at my own life and I'm like, holy shit, I got manipulated for like 7 years. That's crazy to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro. Like holy shit. Like I don't even know. Like it's just it's crazy to me because um she ended up weaponizing it. She ended up trying to like be like, oh, this guy like uh raised his voice at me in an argument. He's an abuser. I'm like, I'm not even gonna say anything that she did, but it's like, I don't know. You're in the same situation.
Oh,
It's like
that's some wild shit.
you raise your voice when you're passionate. I should not have raised my voice at her because I didn't know what was gonna happen. But I'm also 4 fucking years younger than her. This bitch is almost 30. She's 30 now. She's 30. You know what I mean? And like she's out here trying to like make it my fault. I'm like, I'm not trying to play like victim and be like I'm a kid or something, but like the difference between like 25 and 21 is a huge difference. You know what I mean? Where your headspace is when you're 21 versus when you're 25, it's a huge difference, bro. Like when you're 21, you're trying to have fun. You're not trying to have somebody go like, no, don't do this because this makes me like, you know what I mean? That's the meme of it. You just go like, I don't fucking care. What I want to go do is go over here and do this and fuck bitches and get money and get drunk, like get high. Like that's where 21-year-olds' minds are at. That's why you can't even blame 21-year-old girls because it's like that's where their minds are at. You know what I mean? Like it's just like, bro, it's
A lot of
crazy. It's crazy. Like, why date somebody younger than you as a girl? You know what I mean? Date a man that's 4 years younger than you?
And she wants to control.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What the fuck are you doing then?
It's just crazy, bro. Just crazy, bro. Cheers me, though.
Cheers, my good man.
I appreciate you hearing me on that. That's some wild shit, and I'm not gonna talk about it no more. But I've been through some shit. I've been through some shit. I've been through some shit on that.
I'm always here, bro. I'm always willing to listen.
I've been through some shit on that. Yeah.
Shit, and there's certain things you need to talk about. You can't just hold in. It's gonna drive you crazy.
Yeah, I even held in a lot of stuff just now. Cause I'm like, it's not worth it.
If you don't want to, dude, I'm here. It's just me and you.
Nah, I've been streaming this whole time. I gotta be careful.
Oh my god.
Yep. Gotta be careful. Can't let that work. I'm not trying to sabotage her name. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, man. Yeah, it sure is. No, I can't. I'll tell you about it. That's what I was saying. I'll tell you about like the family situation at a different time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll tell you about all of it. I'm sure we'll catch up about all of it. It's like
I saw Sarah not too long ago, actually. Not in person, on Snapchat. Fucking looks like she's doing good.
Yeah, I sent her a Snapchat even recently, like a week ago, and I was like, hey, how you doing? She opened it and didn't respond. Crazy. Cheers me though, boy.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to hit one of them up, bro. I'm gonna have to either hit up Zach or Sarah.
Like, what the fuck is going on? Honestly, if they tell you what's going on, please tell me, because I want to know.
Oh, what? You think I would?
Yeah, I know. I would think they would tell me. You know what I mean? I would think they would tell me.
To the bottom of. That's what I want to get to the bottom of. I want to see what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, dude. I don't know, bro. It's wild. Alright, cheers me when you're ready.
Cheers. And I don't know if you remember this. Me and Sarah used to be close. Me, Sarah, and Faith used to be close. They used to tell me about all their problems and shit like that.
You can't trust him, dude. I'm just gonna be real with you right now. You cannot trust him. Like, I'm telling you, bro.
Been through a lot. That's
I'm telling you, bro.
You can't.
You can't trust him. We've all been through a lot. Like, as far as like the Joneses and the Conoverse, like.
Not just them, man. They lost both.
Yeah, as far as us as a group, like, that's my dad's sister type shit. Like, we were all in the same, like, you know what I mean? So like, like dude, for them to betray us, you cannot rely on them.
That's why I'm confused. That's why. I'm confused.
Me too, man.
Like,
me too.
I don't see why.
Me too, man. You know what's funny is the only one that didn't freak out off rip was Dylan, and because he was in my band, so I was like, okay, that gives me hope. Like, maybe I can get the information out of him. You know what I mean? Like, maybe when we're at a gig and we're 2 shots deep, he'll start telling me, hey, these guys are mad about this. Nothing. Yeah. He ended up just quitting, and then there's no further information. Like, I feel like you know what I learned about them? They gather on a fucking round table, and they discuss shit. Like, I watched this happen. Dude, let me just explain this to you. There's a guy that we know that's close to us, a guy named Max, right? And he has issues. He's on like 6 or 7 different medications, right? Like for like schizophrenia, bipolar depression, like a bunch of stuff. Like, he's in trouble. You know what I mean? And like, he ended up stopped taking his meds because he thought they were making him worse. You know what Eddie said to do about that?
I think I remember this.
Do you know what he said to do about that? He said, ignore him. He said if he tries to call him, do not respond. Don't pick up his phone calls. Don't text him. Ignore him. Cut him off. He sent that message to me and Cole, bro. So he definitely sent that to Faith, Zara, Zach, and Gabe, like everybody, bro. So this motherfucker had nobody to reach out to. When he's dealing with schizophrenia and fucking bipolar depression at the same time, like, this motherfucker needs people, bro. He needs somebody to just be on the phone with.
Yeah, but at the same time, there's always 2 sides to the story. So did he do anything to make Eddie feel that way?
No.
Did he do anything to portray Eddie, or like, did he do anything to make Eddie be like, you know what, I'm done. Can't.
No, I have the information. He didn't. I can tell you, bro. I appreciate where your heart's at, but I'm telling you, this is the type of people they are. I know you're in the same place I was in like a couple of years ago, where you're like, there's no way they would do that. I'm telling you right now, that was what blew the lid off of it for me, because I was like, there actually is no reason for them to have done that. Like, I looked into it. Max did hit me up, And he was in a place where he was just all over the place. He wanted to like call me. He wanted me to come over to his house. And I was like, okay, I can't do that, bro. But like, I'm here for you. Like, just talk to me. What's going on? And it was like, he like that's where he was. He was just in a like a manic state, you know. Like he was trying to talk. That's all he wanted. So for Eddie to cut him off and be like, he's not taking his meds. That's what he told me. Like he straight up told me, he was like, he's not taking his meds. That's why I don't want you to talk to him. And I'm like, first of all, that's the only time I've heard from Eddie in the last 6 years. 6, bro. 6 years, dude. I'm not making that up. I'd like to believe me. I wish I was. Like, I haven't heard from Eddie at all for the last 6 years until he called me and told me what to do. First of all, that's going to piss me off. Second of all, I'm going to look at the situation like, why would you outcast somebody that clearly needs your help? Not your help, but help in general. Like, this motherfucker is, like his mind is in war. You know what I mean? And his own family is going to turn against him. What do you think that's going to do to him? You think he's an idiot? Like, he's not dumb. If you're schizophrenic or bipolar or both, you're not stupid. If you try to call all your family members and all of them are blocking you, you're going to pick up on it. You know what I mean? You're going to be like, these motherfuckers think I'm crazy. That's going to be the thought that comes to your mind. You know what I mean? So, like, what does that do to somebody who's already dealing with bipolar, already dealing with schizophrenia, and off their meds they've been on? Like, they literally could have caused him to kill himself, bro. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was that, like, that serious. And Eddie, the leader of all of them, gathered them around a round table and told them to call everybody and tell them, like, let me put it to you like this. Faith called my dad and told my dad to tell me to not answer Max's phone calls. And then Eddie called me after that. Like, I'm like, why wouldn't Faith just call me? You know why? Because they're around a fucking round table together. They're all together. They're out here making decisions together. And she's like, okay, I'll call Uncle Grady. You call these people. Da, 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 and we're going to outcast this motherfucker. I'm like, first of all, he did nothing to you. He did nothing to you. Second of all, he's your actual uncle's son who you want to fucking suck the dick of every second of the day because you want to be a millionaire. You know what I mean? Like, this rich motherfucker. You know what I mean? That's why they did that, because they were trying to protect him. You know what I mean? Like, because whatever Max was, I don't know, like, maybe he was going to say some shit. I don't know. Like, that's what they were saying. They were saying Max was trying to ruin my uncle's career. That's what they were saying. And so they're like, do not answer any of his phone calls because he's going to give out information that could ruin his career. Like, what? Bro, like, these people are malicious. They're wolves, dude. They're wolves. They will fucking bite the back of your neck type shit. Like, when you need them most. I don't know if Max never said anything about that to me because I ignored Eddie. I answered his phone calls anyway. You know what I heard on the other line? Fucking joy. That's what I heard. I heard fucking joy. I heard like, oh man, I'm so glad you answered. Like relief, you know? That's what I want to be for people. I want people to feel like I can talk to this guy. You know what I mean? Like imagine if you're going through shit and your parents called me and told me not to answer your phone calls. You know what I mean? Like people around you that you trusted called me and said, do not answer Darius's phone calls if he calls you. Like ignore him. You know what I mean? It'd be like, what? Like my own family would do that? Like that's why I felt bad for him. So I answered him anyway. I just heard joy and I heard him wanting to hang out and stuff. I knew he was off his med, so I was like, you know, I'm here for you. Like let's talk, but I can't meet up right now. You know what I mean? Like just like I'm here. I'll talk you through it. You know what I mean? Like I was in that place. I was the only one that answered him, bro. I was the only one out of like 16 people we're talking about. We're talking about all 7 of them. We're talking about Cole, my dad, my mom, like. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of people that he could not get an answer from. His own dad won't listen to him. You know what I mean? Like, there's a big deal. So, like, of course I'm going to answer him. Because if I was in that position, bro, like, I don't think I could handle that. And I'm not even dealing with schizophrenia or bipolar. Like, I don't think I could handle that as a person. You know what I mean? If I try to call everybody and I'm, like, freaking out because you know how drugs are, bro. Like, like, depressants or whatever the fuck. They fuck your stomach and your mind up, which is both of the things you need to be able to come to common sense. You know what I mean? They fuck those up. Plus, he's already having issues with those things. So, like, if he's in that position where he's without those things and he's, or like he's already struggling with that, you know what I mean? Like, he needs somebody to talk to. it seems simple. So it's evil. It's evil as fuck for the most leader-ish person that he has in his life, that he trusts with anything, because everybody says Eddie's like the guy. For him to be the one that says abandon him, that's evil. Like, I don't give a fuck. And I know why he did it. It's because somebody else told him to do it. You know what I mean? The uncle, his dad, told him to do that. And so he called everybody and he was like, don't listen to him. But what's even more evil about it is that's what Max was supposedly trying to say, was something about his dad that was going to bust him. You know what I mean? So then his dad heard that, was like, okay, I need to call everybody and make sure that they don't hear this. And Eddie spread the word. Like, first of all, I don't give a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck. Because our uncle is our family. So we're not going to just go, pitchforks and fire. Like, we're not going to, you know what I mean? Like, it's not going to be that big of a deal. But what is a big deal is this motherfucker struggling with shit that everybody's ignoring. That's what's a big deal. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I felt very passionate about that. Like, if somebody's struggling, dude, like, they're in, like, in war, you know what I mean? Already, plus they're off their meds, which means that there's even more of a war going on, and they try to call you. Dude, let me just put it to you like this. If you and I, like, barely talked, but we're, like, acquaintances, and I try to call you, it's a big deal. Like, I'm not gonna pick up my phone and call somebody for help unless it's, like, serious. You know what I mean? So, like, for him to keep trying that and get denied by every one of his family members is wild. It's wild to me. That's evil. That's not cool. That's, like, that could send somebody down, like, an unretraceable path. You know what I mean? You could make somebody make a mistake by doing that. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I was worried about him. And I even told people, I was like, don't listen to Eddie. Don't listen to him. This guy is a fucking, like, wannabe Logan Paul type shit. Like, he's over here living life, fucking getting bags, getting money, getting bitches, living in an apartment type shit. Like, he's fine. Don't take this man's word over the fucking word of somebody who actually needs help. You know what I mean? That shook my mind to understand that all of them were in alignment. That's my whole point in this. All 7 of them were like, yep, he doesn't belong to us anymore. That's crazy. That's like, that's heartless, you know? Like, I wouldn't do that to my worst enemy. Dude, if Michael was calling me right now and he's like, bro, I need to talk to you, like, I'm going through it right now, I would answer. You know what I mean? That motherfucker. This is family we're talking about. Like, this is family we're talking about, bro. That's a different story, dude. That's, like, even more deep than if I was trying to call you. You know what I mean? That's deeper than that. That's actual blood. Like, in your veins type shit. You know what I mean? And all of them, not just one of them, all of them turn their backs to him. Like, that just says enough. That says enough. Like, these are not people that you can trust. You know what I mean? This motherfucker needed help. And they all decided to be like, nah. That's crazy. That's crazy. So, like, if they want to be mad, that's not even them mad at him, bro. Like, imagine if they decide to be mad about, like, something you said 7 years ago and they, like, realize it. Like, yeah, that was actually kind of misogynist. I don't even know, bro. And then they're like, they just block you out. They forget about you. This motherfucker's family, dude. He's literally closer to them than I was as a kid. Like, I see photos of them where they're younger than the photos of me with them. And they blocked that motherfucker out. Like, I'm just painting the picture at this point. Like, my dad, my mom, me, and Cole aren't shit compared to that. Because they want that rich motherfucker's money. That's what they want. Like I'm telling you the truth, bro. That's what they want. So, for them to cut out his own son shows, like, the type of people we're dealing with here. You know what I mean? Like, if they're willing to cut out the person's son that they're trying to get money from because that person with the money told them to, this is not somebody you can rely on. You know what I mean? They will fucking drop you for anything, bro. Like, for anything, bro. It's crazy. Like, I was like, I'm like choosing my words sparingly too. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It is wild out here. Like I'm like still I'm like trying to defend them and shit. It's like
Yeah, man. I understand, man. I can understand why this would get to you so much. All
it's just because
understandable
I'm
feelings.
watching war like unfold all around me, you know, against my parents, against Max, against like all these people, and then apparently there's a hidden invisible war against me and Cole that nobody's talking about. Like that's gonna really piss me off, bro. You know what I mean? Like it'd be like if you heard from somebody or you got the feeling that I was mad at you, and then like you called me, you're like, "Yo, what's up?" And I'm like, "No, what? Nothing. I don't know what you're talking about." You know what I mean? Like that's infuriating. That's like the most pure form of infuriation. It's like, bro, just fucking tell me what the fuck is your problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if you like, if people care about each other, they talk about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They get together, they discuss it in a fucking sitting, or they text each other, or they call each other. That's how they discuss shit. They don't just fucking despawn. You know what I mean? And be like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, what? You do know what I'm talking about. Don't try to twist this shit. You know what I mean? Like, you absolutely know. It's fucking crazy. Because it's like, I would already feel like, I wouldn't care if it was just a person. But, like, the fact that that's family, like, family isn't blood. That's what I've learned about it. Family is not blood. Family is the people that are actually around you. People that care about you, that listen to your problems, that show up and support you when you're in the hospital. Though that's family. You know what I mean? Like the people that are there, that understand what's going on. They're there for you. They say, "Call me anytime you need." That's family. You know what I mean? Because you can have family that's blood related that do this type of shit. Like, I'm just saying it. Like, if that's your situation where that's the type of family that you have, it's like that isn't the extent of love. Do you know what I mean? Like, love goes deeper than that. Love isn't just like a fucking glass sheet over what it could be. Like, it's deeper than that. It can go deeper than that. If you're being treated like that by people that, you know, don't go deeper than that, it's not the end of it. You know what I mean? It's just like some people aren't family. You know what I mean? Fuck blood. Like, some people aren't family. It's like, it's crazy. Like, we are all they had. I don't know, bro. We were all they had. We literally gave them a house to live in, supported them, paid all their bills, like bought them shoes and fucking braces and dentures and all the shit that these fucking people needed to be able to look cool in front of their friends. And like, who did they attack? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, family is not blood. Family is who the fuck people actually love you, not who you love.
I'd say you're not wrong, but it definitely goes both ways. You know what I mean? You can't say that's not wrong. It goes both ways, man. Because you have family that does love you, and I want you to know that. Actually, you do have family that does. Probably been through some
It's
shit.
getting hard to see. It's getting hard to see at this
I
point.
know Dylan loves you.
Dylan's okay, but he's one of them. He's got the same calls that they all did. That's probably why he quit my damn band. Like, I don't know, bro. He just randomly quit my band. He's like, by the way, I just can no longer do this. Like, why?
Who was the first one that quit?
Shit. Him. He was the first one that quit. Dylan.
Dylan, huh?
Yep. Crazy, bro. Anyway, like, rant over, yeah. Cheers. I'm just trying to give support to like anybody that ever finds this video. It's like, if you're dealing with that from like family, it's like you're not alone. That's basically my point. Like, you're not alone. People, because everybody just assumes family has your back always. It's like that isn't always the case. You know, you're not alone.
That's true. Family does not always have your back.
It's a really uncomfortable and awkward thing to say, but like it's true. You know what I mean?
It is. Fuck.
We gotta reactivate. Boom, baby. Join me in fire. we trying to do? We have to get this door open. I remember that. Did you already cheers? Or did you already drink?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna drink a little bit more. You have to heal too, yeah.
We gotta find the lever for it. That is locked.
Find the lever, Kronk. Whoa! Alright. Thank you for hearing all that.
Find the lever, Kronk.
Oh god. Whoa! Okay, so obviously they're on teams because these guys weren't fighting each other. Bitch.
Alright, where do we go?
I don't know.
Oh, we have to find the lever, huh? It's probably down there below us.
Yeah, if we know From Software by this point, it's definitely down there. Shit, I'm out of magic. Shit. You motherfucker. Shit. Are you okay?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't even know where you are.
No, I can tell kind of where you are. Yeah, I'm up here. I'm right above you.
Leave this water.
Woo, boy, where's my jewel? Whoa, I hate him.
What? Fuck.
I despise him.
And then I got this brother. It's not cool.
He did it twice in a row, dude. He did it twice in a row. He did his grab attack twice in a row. Oh my god. Where are you? My sign's by the grace.
Just loaded.
Yeah, I'm loaded. I'm locked and loaded. I almost killed myself.
Things are gonna get better with your cousins, man.
I know. I'm just waiting it out. Like, honestly, just playing games like, or just playing like mind games are just like, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, just disconnecting kind of helps a little bit with that kind of stuff. That's what I've been trying to tell my parents. It's like, if you care too much about somebody who knows you care, it's going to be really rough. You know what I mean? It's hard to explain.
No, I'm already knowing.
Like, that's what they want. They want you sitting there crying over it and, like, suffering. It's just narcissism, man. Like, honestly, that's literally a key trait of narcissism, is people who want you to suffer over the thought of them. Like, how else could you explain narcissism? You know what I mean? Yeah, it's unfortunate the way things worked out. Are you okay? Whoa.
Gotta wait for a dead end. I'm just trying to find the fucking lever.
Oh, there's two of them. I'm dead. I'm coming to you. Fuck this fucking poison, dude. Wow. Yeah, I'm poisoned. I'm dead. I'm actually dead. I don't see how you got out of that okay.
How do you fucking run it? Why is he still trying to attack me? Oh, damn it, I dropped down.